quite rare, and this is what makes Martin Luther a kind of a rare bird of Protestantism. Actually, the title of the article by this Baptist scholar is Why Martin Luther is Not Quite Protestant. Because if you took general Protestantism and said, salvation by faith alone through Christ alone, yes. And you took a Martin Luther, salvation by faith alone through Christ alone, yes. They both agree on the surface. And then when you go down to the next level, a layer deeper, you would say, well, it's by faith. Okay, if you have faith, how do you get it? The general Protestant would say you look inward, you reflect on your faith, you look at your faith, you examine your faith. And then Luther would say, no, faith should be completely unreflective. You shouldn't look at your faith at all. He's not saying you shouldn't examine yourself, and which we're admonished to in 1 Corinthians 11 by Paul. He's not saying that, but he said when doubt or the terror-stricken conscience strikes, which an indication of that would sound like easier said than done. That's a troubled conscience. That's a troubled heart. Now, to tell someone to just go back and reflect and go pray and see if you meet the conditions for salvation within your heart, that's going to generally that's eventually always going to make the terror worse